Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Darklands with no fair fights. We have bought plate armor for our legs and arms. We have trained our intellectual skills. Now it's time to train our speak common and our... Ooh, yes, wonderful. And our plate armor for the chest, or at least to buy it, not to train it, of course. And therefore we must go to Nancy. Well, that is very far to the west, actually. So we don't only have to go there, we have to earn money on the way to buy our plate armors. And I mean plate armor for everyone. And I don't mean normal plate armor, we need high quality plate armor. Because remember, for every 10 points that your armor quality is above the enemy's weapon quality, the damage is reduced by 1. So, for example, most enemies are using quality weapons of 15. So if we have an armor of 35 or better... Can we talk them out of it? No. Then the damage is reduced by 2 points. Hooray! That's obvious. That's very, very good. And that's the idea. So, we're training our indeed miserable range skills at this dude. Actually, when you hit with an arrow, you do quite a lot of damage. Just noticed that. Which is nice. You attack that guy. They have swords, which is good because swords is more money. Hopefully. For reasons unknown, this guy is able to damage me. Well, he's not doing strength damage, he's only doing endurance damage. That's okay with me, I can live with that. Because that heals absolutely quickly. In comparison to strength, which costs you either money or a lot of time. Well, it was not penetrating. Good thing. The Falcon. Wonderful work. You see quality 12 or below that. So, any training? No training! Come on! You cannot be serious. All that for nothing. Ugh. However, so 10 points difference, -1 to the damage, so we want to have armor of quality 35 or better. We're visiting that city simply to train our skills. It doesn't cost us that much. Oh, merchants in trouble! Of course we rush to the rescue. How could we refuse? Of course we cannot. Where the heck is the enemy? I could look around by pressing shift, but what you do not know is that this game has a tendency to activate some kind of special gizmo, which then skips the recording. It opens a window because it thinks you want to do strange stuff on your keyboard. And of course I don't want to do that. And that's pretty... Oh god, oh boy, there are a lot of them. There are a hell of a lot of them. There are, I would not say millions, but these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they outnumber me 2 to 1. Which is nasty. Well, didn't help them any. Hit them. Oh yeah, hit them. Hit them hard. Wonderful work. Wonderful work. I'm very, very happy. So, I think the arrows should go to him. Let's try to distribute the arrows a little bit equal. 10 groschens, very, very nice. Bow changed, impact weapon, bow changed. And Wood and Ogden didn't learn anything. What do I pay these guys for? 1 fluorine and a brass handgun. Oh, if I only could use brass handguns. But they're too heavy, they're really too heavy. That would not work. Okay, that didn't work. But there's always the chance that we train Yay, we got into the city. Let's see what kind of armor and weapons they're selling. You'll never know until you... Ooh, low quality here. But we can sell some stuff. The brass handgun is actually quite worth a lot. 800 pfennigs for that thing. That is impressive. Small shields, sell that. The falcon we sell. But I will show you what I mean. That brass handgun. Now we have a load of 74. The brass handgun. Bam! You see what I mean? That thing is absolutely horrendously heavy. Yes, it does a lot of damage, but it is simply too heavy. If we're at full health, then we might barely be able to use that thing. And of course, we could equip it and then disequip it as soon as we're in close combat. That is an idea. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. I think we keep the brass handgun for the moment. Because that might just... Oh, quality of 32. Do they sell plate? They do. But again, 32 helps nothing. 32, as sad as it is, doesn't help us anything. Okay, out of the... Simply out of the city. Is it theoretically possible? I'm speaking theory. Strictly theory here. Is it theoretically possible that we use the gun and then when we go into close combat we simply ditch the gun? You know? Just throw it, drop it, and fight without it? Is that possible? Because if it was... 17 groschen. Yeah, like hell. That might have cost me one day, but honestly, 17 groschen, that is nearly a florin. I have to beat up a lot of thieves to get 1 florin together, so hell no. We're not giving you that much money. Again, back to the problem. If it theoretically is possible to disequip the weapons in melee, then we could use the brass handgun, because of course it has a better penetration than the crossbows, than the bows, composite or longbow, and of course it does more damage. Here, take the groschen and go away, Christian charity, my ass. I'm not a Christian. So, question remains, brass handgun, might that work? Of course it has a lower firing speed than other weapons, so that might be a point. Heidelberg. Okay, that didn't work. Ah, come on. Should we go in and check? Yeah, I think we should. Side always. Weapons. Swords. 26. Not bad, but not good enough. Armorer. Oh boy. That's horrible. Bowers and gunsmith. Well, when you look at it, the ammo is 2 times as expensive for the brass handgun than it is for the bow. And I think most people are not worth the money you're firing at them when you're using brass handguns. At least it looks a lot like that. Oh boy. Yeah, I think... Should we leave or should we stay? We could kill some idiots going back and forth just to get training. I'm still thinking about this, and we're gaining local reputation as well. I'm still thinking if it would be wise to do the brass handgun thing. I've never tried that. But I mean, there are targets that are absolutely worth getting fired upon with brass handguns. For example, I think that even demons, gargoyles and that kind of stuff don't react very well on that caliber. They might ignore arrows, but I'm pretty sure they do not ignore a ball of lead fired at their face with that velocity. Actually, the velocity isn't that much higher, but you get my point. 1 groschen, honestly. 1 groschen. Man, these guys really have to go to robbery because... Well, that enhances our standing with the people here as well, so that's pretty cool. It's very good to have a good standing with every city. Although I think we're more like janitors at this point because we're just cleaning up the mess for everyone. Ah, honestly, miserable performance here. You cannot penetrate my armor. Good work, everyone. Get the arrows. 3 groschen. And a tiny bit of training. Not as much as I wanted to. Yeah, we need something that gives us more money. We need something that gives us a lot more money, because if we're killing thieves to buy plate armor, we will run out of thieves before we have enough money for the plate. So that's not going to work. Ooh! Did you see that? 15 damage we did. With 1 bow. Go and get them. Help our guy there, please. And he's down. Good work, everyone. They had 1 groschen. And those guys only have 1 arrow left. We fired 4 and we found only 1 arrow. Oh boy. If we keep continuing this, we'll run out of ammunition. And it's 4 pfennig per arrow, so... Actually, I think we're making minus killing those guys. Can we talk them? Okay. Not what I wanted, but the training is okay. Actually, we didn't train, but I think every time you do it, it's either a percentage chance that it increases, that your skill increases, or it's stocking. And when you reach a certain amount of points, you're getting it. 10 damage. Nice shot. Whoa! Well, it will not help against real targets, like knights or that stuff. You help him. And you help him. You didn't get my order, did you? Well, who cares? As long as they die, I'm okay with it. And that was a very, very, very nice kill. 3 groschens. Bows increased, 35. That means I think from the skill level here we are theoretically able to use composite bows now. Okay. Oh, we can travel to Stuttgart, my hometown. Okay, let's go to the main street. And let's stop it here and maybe I get an idea what to do next. Until then, bye!